still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another CC haul. Today I have over 100 new CC items for both your male and your female Sims. As always, you can find links to everything in the description down below. And just a little disclaimer, because I do get asked this quite frequently again lately, I'm not gonna re-upload any of this CC in a zip file because that's against most CC creators' TOUs, which I obviously want to respect. But you know, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab whatever you need to be comfortable for the next 15 minutes, and let's just talk about life. I am kind of under the weather right now, a little bit sick, I'm not gonna lie, so if you can hear it in my voice, I want to apologize for that. I hope it's not gonna get too annoying, but I'm definitely very short of breath, so if you can hear me breathe, I'm sorry, but I am already a mouth breather. Just have to kind of out myself there. I usually breathe through my mouth. I think it's because I had polyps, I think you call them in English as well, when I was a child, so I was never really able to breathe through my nose properly when I was younger, especially like at night. I always was just breathing through my mouth because it's very uncomfortable if you can't properly breathe through your nose and then you try to, you know, settle in for the night and you can't really breathe. So I think I've just continued that pattern. So I usually breathe through my mouth, you know, I try not to for the voiceovers because you can definitely hear it more when I'm sitting in front of a microphone and I'm like very up close to you. I try to breathe through my nose, but can't currently because it's kind of blocked. So I'm sorry if it gets annoying, there's nothing I can do about it right now, but I still wanted to get this video done for you today. CC hauls are by far my favorite hauls to record. My favorite hauls? What? My favorite videos. Okay, I've got a foggy brain, like I'm feeling under the weather, okay? I want to be apologized for that. But yeah, they're by far my favorite videos to record. There's just something so satisfying about getting all of the custom content, being able to see it all in game. It's just really exciting when you find new CC that you really love. I'm sure we all, you know, have that same like thrill of finding CC that we love and put it in our game and use it on like every single sim we have. And this CC haul has some really cute items. The CC creator Sentate came out with a CC pack for November, I believe, and it's just so cute. There's these items that all have like a denim, it's not really a jacket, but like a denim shirt, I guess, like a smart denim shirt on top, like I think there's a dress with it, and there's different tops with the coat on top, not coat, why did I say coat? Shirt on top. Honestly, my brain is just not here right now. I hope that I didn't make any mistakes with like the CC list or the video, because I've just been recording this today while it's not feeling great, but like I said, I wanted to get it out for you guys. And if there's any mistakes, let me know, please. Please tell me if I did something wrong and messed up somewhere. I really hope not. I tried to focus as much as possible on this, but yeah, Sentai came out with this CC pack that I just adore, and I'm so excited to share with you. I don't know what it is. Also, a CC creator that I've only recently, I feel like, included in most of my CC holds is Aladdin the Simmer, and they always create really gorgeous hairstyles, and a lot of them have very nice like balayage highlights, so it's not just an ombre effect, it's like just really pretty and kind of looks like a little bit more natural than some ombre effects. And oh my god, they're just so gorgeous. I especially use one of the hairstyles so much on this sim that I'm showing all of the new CC on today, which is probably my favorite sim currently. I just love her so much. There's something like very unique about her face. I feel like it's probably her nose. I do love characteristic nose, both in real life and in The Sims, but I often find it hard to do it in The Sims because I think I have an image of a sim in my head subconsciously that I try to aim for that is like very similar to all of the other Sims I've ever created. And it's very hard to kind of like stray from that and do something different. It's very weird. I think we all know that. I have recently talked about it in a Create a Sim video, and I said I think specifically the lips on my Sims always look the same. And then someone said, oh, I think it's the eyebrows. I can always tell it's your Sim because of the eyebrows. And I was like, oh, really? Like, I haven't even thought about that, but I think I overuse one pair of eyebrows a lot. I just love them. I love thick eyebrows. It's something I wish I had because I have all this curly hair and then my eyebrows are really fair. Like they're very fair in color and they're not very thick or anything. Like I always paint them on before I leave the house. Well, not always, but if I leave the house and I want to look pretty, I paint them on. When I stay inside, I don't always, but I feel like eyebrows are just such an important factor in your face. Like they really just frame your face, and Sims look so different. Like I have experimented with it in Create a Sim as well, where you just like by drawing the eyebrows the tiniest bit, you change the whole look of a Sim. You know, you can make them look much younger if they're kind of like pointed upwards near the nose, or if they're pointed downwards, they look a little bit more serious. It's very interesting how much eyebrows do. I think it's just because in our facial expressions they really matter, so I guess it makes sense. But it's so weird because it's nothing I ever think about. I just always know that eyebrows really shape a face and they can make you look so different. And I have been like toying with the idea of getting my eyebrows dyed just so they are a little bit darker, because mine are definitely too fair for both my complexion and my hair color. I would say light brown hair. It's not super light brown, so it's not almost blonde, but it's not dark brown either. You know, it's just kind of like an in-between. And also the hairstyle, one of the hairstyles that I showed you earlier, I think it might be the one by Sim Celebrity, looks exactly how I wear my hair most of the time, but less curly. So I just have very, very, very long hair currently. Oh my god, I looked in the mirror yesterday and my hair was so long. It kind of freaked me out a bit because I've been home a lot the last few weeks. So I usually, when I'm home, don't wear my hair down. I just wear it in like a low bun or a low ponytail just to not put as much strain on my skin. What do you call the skin on your head in English? I have no idea, but I don't want to strain the skin there too much and like tear on it too much when I'm not outside, so I just always wear it in a low bun or something like that. And yeah, seeing myself with my hair down yesterday, I was like, oh my god, it's almost down to my ass. I don't understand when that happened. But yeah, I wear it like down and then I have two strands out near the front of my face, and then I also wear it in a bun. Well, half of my hair, well, maybe like a third of my hair, I guess. Like I just put up in a bun and then leave the rest down and have those two strands in the front. And it's really funny because it was exactly how I wear my hair. That hairstyle that I found today, just less curly. And I wish there was one that was more curly, just so I have my own preferred hairstyle in the game. But yeah, we went on a long tangent here. Back to the eyebrows. I did want to get them dyed a few times, but then I don't know if the shape of my eyebrows even makes sense to get dyed, because I would only get them dyed if that would mean that I wouldn't paint them on as much, because it's definitely the thing that when I do my makeup takes the longest. I'm also not very good at it. I don't know, my roommates recently said that they were like, oh, I didn't even realize you painted them on, it looks very natural. And I was like, really? Because I just paint them on. Like there's not a lot of technique behind it. I don't like try to draw on singular hairs, so I have no idea how it looks natural, but that's good, I guess. But that would be the only reason. The only reason I would get my eyebrows dyed would be to not have to paint them on, because I really don't like that part of the makeup, because you can mess up so much and it just takes very long. And it would be good to have, because I think if I could only use one makeup product for the rest of my life, it would probably be something for my eyebrows, just because I think I look the most like I don't want to look without my eyebrows painted on. Like I do have darkish circles under my eyes, always had. I think it's just genetic, but they don't bother me as much as long as my eyebrows are done because if I would cover up the dark circles under my eyes but not paint my eyebrows on it, I would still look very like sick almost. It doesn't help, so I think it would be eyebrow product that I would choose. What would be your choice of makeup product if you could only use one for the rest of your life? Because I feel like, maybe I'm wrong here, but I feel like it's either gonna be something to cover up little like blemishes or spots or dark circles under the eyes, or I feel like a lot of people would say mascara. I feel like a lot of people love mascara, and honestly, I don't even use it all the time. I don't know, I don't have the longest eyelashes or anything, but especially when I tan in summer, I usually only do my eyebrows and nothing else. And that's pretty much it. So I think that would have to be my one product. But yeah, like getting it dyed, I would just be worried that because I don't have a lot of hair towards the center of my eyebrows, I guess, like near my nose. So I always wonder that if I get them dyed, that wouldn't change, there would still be very little hair. Which is what bothers me more than them not being dark enough, I guess. I don't know, but it's just a little bit weird. I don't understand why I have so much hair on my head. Like I have way too much hair, but then my eyebrows are almost non-existent. I don't understand how that happened. Really don't get it, but I guess that's just how it is. Yeah. Very weird. I have also recently been reading a lot again. I don't know, I think I talked about reading the last time, like quite a few videos ago, because I had a long phase of not reading. I almost was able to hit like 100 books that I have read this year towards the towards maybe June or July. I think I could have pulled it off because I had read like around 50 books at that point. And I was like, if I really want to, I could push through now and, get it done. But I haven't actually read that much in August and September and October and November, to be honest. I have just listened to a lot of audiobooks in November because I just couldn't find the time or energy to read books physically. But I think I'm back in my book era. I went to the library last weekend with my family. I just wanted to go, and my mom wanted to go for a walk, and I think I was like, I'm only coming for a walk if we're going to the library because I really need to go. So I took some books back that I had read previously, and then I went and I found so many books that I have been meaning to read, and there were also quite a lot of books that were within my top 10 maybe that I read this year, and it was really interesting. I wish I had more bookish friends around me that I could talk to about books. I don't really honestly have anyone I talk to books about apart from my boyfriend, but he reads very different books to me. We have a very different taste in books. Like he almost exclusively reads like fantasy things, and also like, I don't know, like things that are non-fiction about various different topics that he's interested in. But I cannot get myself to read a lot of non-fiction books. The only non-fiction books I would read are probably things that would be like political, or maybe like certain biographies of people I'm interested in. But other than that, non-fiction is just not for me. I definitely read to like wind down, and I also have learned that I process information best if I watch something on it. So if I'm interested in a topic, I usually look for documentaries on it or talks that I could listen to between people. I don't tend to like do well when I read about a topic. I think it's probably because of school and university. I have had to read so much for both of those that I think my brain is just like, we're not doing this anymore. Reading is literally just pleasure for me, and I don't want to read about anything that is exhausting to read about because I need to like focus a lot. I just want to be entertained. It's just a form of entertainment for me. So I'm basically only read thrillers. Have recently started reading a bit more romance or like just regular contemporary books. So if you have any recommendations, I always say this whenever I talk about books, I'm like, if you have any recommendations, let me know. But with romance, I feel like I'm a little bit more complicated. I definitely don't do well with a lot of popular romance authors. I don't know what it is, but a lot of times I just think it's super cheesy, or I actually think a lot of times the romantic relationships and romances are kind of questionable slash toxic, and I don't want to read about it, and I'm just sick of reading about people who are not good for each other and then the author making it out like they are in the end. I don't know, it's just really weird for me. But if you have any recommendations, let me know. Also, this video is coming to an end here. I hope you enjoyed all of the CC that I have showed off, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!
You do to me what I've seen